Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. I'd like to introduce BC8, the newest product being released through Blue Collar. And Blue Collar is the line that we at Apex Detail here have formulated for the shop. And it was requested that they become available for anybody to pick up and give it a try. So something I'd like to share before we get started is I don't or never envisioned Blue Collar to be something like a Geon or CarPro or anything big. Again, these are formulated for us here for us to satisfy our customers' needs and wants and to satisfy our expectations. And it was requested to make them available to everybody, and we have. The numbers Blue Collar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The names of the products may be a little confusing and hard to keep track of, but again, keep in mind these are done that way for us to keep track of in-house. The lower numbers 1, 2, 3 are the older products, 6, 7, 8 are the newer products, and how we name them, all based on how we keep track of things here. I apologize for that if it's a little bit hard for you to keep track of and figure out what it is. Yes, it would be nice to have stickers with it to put in the doors, leaflets to explain better what the product is with maybe a QR code that'll take you to a video. If Blue Collar ever gets big enough, I would absolutely love to incorporate something like that, and a lot of these ideas are shared by users of Blue Collar, and this has already exceeded my expectations times 10. So it's hard to keep up. I have a small crew, and we get things packed up and shipped out in between jobs or at the end of the day here at the shop. And everything's done in-house by hand and with great care. Some things to forgive us on are maybe shipping delays or when we get things out or things not being perfect or explained in great detail. I'm hoping that's what these videos do. If you do have questions, reach out. There is an email on the bottom of the website, and if you want to get a hold of us for questions, there are a few of us now that have the knowledge and information on these products that we can help you and share information with you. That is the best way to get information on the product line. You could try to hit me personally, email or phone or instant messaging. It's going to be hit or miss as to if I hear it, if I see it, if I'm available for a period of time to get to them. So something I just wanted to share. Now let's get into this. I'm excited to share Blue Collar 8 with you. What is Blue Collar 8? Blue Collar 8 is first and foremost, a stacking coating. So you can stack this on top of absolutely anything. BC1, 2, BC3, BC7, BC6, BC5. But beyond our product line, beyond Blue Collar, you could put this on any coating. It gets along with just about every coating I have tested it with, and it gets along well. Maybe not perfectly with all of them, but very well with all of them. And what it's made to do is boost every characteristic of what you enjoy from the coating you're using, whether it's mine or somebody else's, and maximize its potential. So if, let's just say for instance you have a coating that's aging, it's into its third, fourth year, it's a 5-year coating, you can use icing, which is what Blue Collar 8 is called, to boost those characteristics, get it through the finish line. You can also use it on a fresh coating within 2 hours of a fresh coating as a top layer, sacrificial layer, a layer to boost the characteristics. There are a lot of great coatings out there, guys, that may be a little lacking on some of the characteristics you enjoy, like slickness or gloss or hydrophobics. Blue Collar 8 icing will boost all of those properties for you in one way or another, and I believe get you where you want to be with your coating. And it will also help with durability. That said, it's also pretty damn good by itself. I'm going to say a 1-year coating. And this can also take the place of those of you that enjoy blue collar too. Blue collar too, we love it, but it's hard to keep the raw materials flowing in our direction because they're a bit rare, not the easiest to get a hold of. So when that's in and out of stock, which it will be, once I get it in stock, it's sold out. So if you see it in stock, get it as quickly as you can if it's something you enjoy. This can take its place and fill in quite well. A great pinch hitter, blue collar 8. It may even exceed your expectations in that manner, and you may switch to this. I don't know. And I do have another product coming out, many products coming out that can kind of fill in for blue collar too. It's a shame, but it's the way it is. So blue collar 8 icing comes in the same vial our other coatings come in. It's not a spray sealant. It is applied just like a coating, but it's extremely easy. It's even easier than blue collar 1. And those of you that have used blue collar 1, you'll understand just how easy it is to get the coating on inside or out of a garage or a shaded area or a covered area. I'll demonstrate here quickly just how easy it is. 2 things that are very important with this coating and every coating, and that's bonding to the surface and cure time. When it comes to a coating, bonding, let's talk about bonding first, is going to be extremely important when it comes to durability. And cure time is just as important. Bonding with blue collar 8. You want to get the product applied, and it's going to be applied like a coating. I'll demonstrate. It's going to go on with a microsuede applicator or microfiber or foam. It doesn't matter. As long as you get it on the surface and spread it out evenly, that's the important thing. You can layer blue collar 8. It can be the foundation layer by itself. You can stack on top of it, but this is made to be on top of a more substantial coating, and it will be as strong as the foundation you're laying it on. So if it's something weak you're putting it on, that's not going to last very long. If it's something substantial that you're stacking this on top of, it's only going to boost what you have it on. So I hope that makes sense. When you're applying this, I can get blue collar 8 on the whole front clip of something this side. This is a Wild Track Sasquatch series of the Bronco, the new Bronco. And I can get it applied to everything and then come back and start to wipe it off where I started. That gives it time to start to bond to the surface. And this period of time is a bit longer than what you can get out of blue collar 1, blue collar 7, and some of the other coatings we have available. So keep that in mind. This is going to change in your environment, which is crazy different everywhere you turn, and with all the customers I talk to. So when you get this and you're starting to use it and starting to learn it in your environment, you'll figure out how long you can leave it on the surface before it starts to get a little too tacky. And the more you work with it in your environment, the more you'll learn where that window of time will stand when it comes to applying it and wiping it off without it being any work or any trouble for you at all. So let's get over to the front of a vehicle that does need a coating, and I'll demonstrate how easy it is to use. What you need to get started, very, very simple. Just the blue collar 8 icing itself, an applicator of whatever you favor. I love these microsuede blocks. They conform to the shape of the panel you're working on, and you have 4 sides to work on, and then just throw it away and get the next one out. 2 microfibers with short nap. Doesn't matter what you like to use. The utility 230S from Auto Fiber is what we've been using here and enjoying lately. That's all you need to get started. On to the test panel. Well, this isn't a test panel. This vehicle here does need a coating, and you want to go through the motions when it comes to prep. How you prep for your coating is going to be what you get out of it. If you put time into it, you're going to get a lot out of it. Wash, decon, iron remover, clay, and at least a cleaner polish, if not a multi-step or an enhancement or a one-step. Polish the surface, get it clean. It removes traffic film, it removes imperfections, so nothing gets locked underneath the coating. Time to get started. Okay, here we go. Quick and easy, crack it open. It has the dropper insert. You can take that out and use a dropper by itself if you'd like to. Prime your pad. What are we saving it for? Let's get more on there. Load up the pad. Just like any other coating, front to back, and it's going to give you an oil slick look right away. And it may even start to sweat depending on your environment. Don't worry about it. Start off testing your environment by applying to a whole hood, and then come back and wipe it off. It'll wait for you. It's not going anywhere. This was designed to not give you a hard time. If you're not sure of yourself, applying in these crisscross patterns ensures the even coverage and spreading it out. If you know what you're doing, you want to save time, just do it linear in straight lines. Or you could do it in circles. It doesn't matter. Come in with 2 microfibers. Do it to the whole hood. If it's still easy to wipe off, do it to the front clip of your vehicle the next time you do a coating. And wipe it off and see how it treats you. If it's really tacky, then come back and maybe do half the front clip. You'll get it. You'll get used to it. You have to kind of find out how it's going to treat you in your environment. Here, it's very, very forgiving. And I'm already done wiping it off just with that towel, just like that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to come in, grab the camera and show you just doing that. No haziness, no high spots. The transfer solution is wiped up into the towel and the coating is there doing its job. I would like you to, however, come in with the second microfiber and buff to perfection, just to make sure you didn't leave a high spot behind to be a pain later. I'm going to grab the camera and bring you guys in and try to do this one-handed so you can see a little bit closer how it reacts and you'll get an idea of what this is going to be like for you. So bear with me. Okay, here we go. And again, bear with me. I'm doing this one-handed, holding the camera and doing the coating and trying to make sure you have some light up above to see what this looks like. So, as it's going on, I don't know if it's coming through or not, but it's already starting to give a bit of a rainbow effect. Spread it out. This is what it looks like. So over here, nothing. Over here, we got the coating. Start with the whole hood. If you can get away with that, try half the front clip. If you can get away with that, try the whole front clip. Then, once you find your sweet spot for the window of time that needs to go by before wiping it off, this is how easy it is. Done. No hazy, no streaking, no high spots. It won't get any easier. Let's talk about cure time. Once you have it applied, you want to keep it out of rainfall, free-flowing water, moisture for a full 24 hours minimum. If you can let it go for 24, 48, even more before taking it out, do so. The more you let it cure, the better it is going to adhere and bond to the surface underneath, no matter what coating it is. Don't wash it for the first 5 days. After the first 5 days, pH neutral shampoo like Apex Auto Wash or the pH neutral soap from Labo Cosmetica, whatever you're into. It doesn't matter. You can top it. I don't like to top it once I have it on top of something. I love the characteristics that it gives me, but you can top it with Blue Collar 3 or any of the toppers or boosters that you already have, so you don't have to spend more money. I don't want to separate you from your hard-earned money. Buy what you need, when you need it. You don't need to stockpile. When I can get the raw materials, I will have all of my products online and ready to go. So this is the overview, if you will, of the Blue Collar 8 icing. It's like icing on a cake. That's really all this is. On its own, a 1-year coating. I'll do a video showing its characteristics, beating it up, maybe even put it next to something so we can compare. Let me know down in the comment section what you think so far, and I'll try and hop on another video as soon as I get a free extra or a few minutes time to shoot some footage. Really crazy at the shop. It's a crazy time for the products. It's crazy for YouTube, and I am into a lot of the things that you don't see on camera. Commercial real estate, amongst other things. I like to keep going, guys. I like to be active from the minute I wake up until 11, 12 at night, 7 days a week. I'm going to make a separate video one of these days for you guys that put in a lot of requests for this. How to keep a calendar full, be successful, and get the most out of whatever occupation you're starting, you're into, or whatever business you're starting, or whatever you're into, and how to keep that calendar full and full of high quality jobs. I'll do that for you. Again, I just need to find a few minutes to get the footage. Brian from Apex Detail, enjoy. We love it. Catch you in the next video.